Hi, Bill from Phoenix Golf here, and today I'm going to talk about early extension, but primarily your trail foot and how improper use of your trail foot during the golf swing can cause you to lose distance, accuracy. It can cause you to hit it on the heels. It can even cause you to hit the dreaded shanks. So I'm going to show you a couple of quick drills that you can do to get a proper feel and get rid of those heel hits. Let's get to it. So like I said, I'm Bill from Phoenix Golf, and if you're liking these videos, if you like the tips that I'm sharing, please like and subscribe. It'll help me grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. So early extension. So in my head, when I hear early extension, what is basically happening is you're losing your spine angle. So if there was a wall here, as I take the club back, the whole way my butt or rear area would touch that wall. If it doesn't, and I go up like this, that's early extension. But what I, along with other people, have probably failed to realize over the years is it's maybe not as egregious as it looks. Like your early extension doesn't have to be full standing up. So what I was realizing during my swing and having trouble was as I would get to the top, as I would start coming down, this right foot would actually stand up. And I think it's, your body's natural reaction to feeling like you're using the ground and getting power. But really, everybody's feet work in a different way. I mean, you can't take the number one player in the world, Scotty Scheffler, and say like he's doing it wrong, because everybody's kind of, different. But there's some commonalities between really good players and poorer players. And the way the trail foot should work is during your weight shift and downswing and finish, your trail foot should be banking and going into the side like this and not going up like this. So it's more like this look versus this look. So unfortunately, I developed a little bit of early extension over the winter. I would come down, this right knee would come up, and what would happen is, let me show you a golf ball here. What would happen is as I would go down, this right leg the knee would come up, this foot would come off the ground, and my body would get in the way, so I'd get a little stuck, and then now I would get heel strikes. So I would be hitting it great, and then all of a sudden I'm hitting it off the heel, I'm pushing away right, and I've even hit some shanks that way. So, excuse me, I wanted to share with you guys the fact of early extension sometimes isn't, again, I use that word egregious. It's not as evident. Like you have to kind of look for it. And so now that I've kind of figured that out, I've been practicing some drills, and it's awesome. Like I'm hitting the ball so much better, and I feel so much power because I'm not wasting it by lifting up this foot. So there's two drills I really, really like. And I really love drills that you can either do on your home simulator or in the garage and on the range, because going to the range, you've got to take a bunch of stuff out of your car. You don't want to bring like you're in the Tin Cup movie with like 100 different training aids. So my favorite drill is a water bottle. So you can use the water bottle for a couple different things on the range. The nice thing is if you do hit it, it'll make a loud noise, but it won't damage your clubs and it won't hurt anybody. So here's what I do with early extension. So set up, I've got like a 9 on here, so I don't need that wide of a stance. I take the water bottle and I put it right against my heel here. So it's basically like not towards the back of my foot, but enough so like if I was to raise up like this, nothing's going to happen. But if I bank properly, I should knock over the water bottle. So let me show you that in slow motion here. So as I go back, I go down, and I'm banking properly, and you can see the water bottle goes down. If my early extension is a problem, I go down, foot comes up, nothing happens to the water bottle. Let me show you from that way. Down this line here, got it against my ankle, and for me, it's taken some focus. So I feel like I'm knocking the water bottle down and that my knee is kind of pointing down towards the ground in front of me. It's kind of the feeling I want to get there. So that is a really simple way, a simple drill to do that and feel like you're really getting the results you want without carrying a bunch of training aids around. Now, if you want to use a water bottle for something else on the range that's helpful, put it down, put your golf ball, take your club head, turn it sideways, put your golf ball down. So you've got a little wiggle room, but not much in between your water bottle, and focus on hitting these golf balls. Now, if you're raising up, you're probably going to hit the water bottle. If you're swinging too far into out, you're going to hit the water bottle. you're coming too far over the top, you're going to hit the water bottle. So you're on the range, you just have a water bottle, and you can see all the huge benefits that it gives you. So let's try this here. And I'm trying to feel like I'm still knocking over this water bottle. So that was I felt like I really went towards a target there. So the other thing is, if you have the luxury of having some room like a simulator or something, here's something I like to do as well. I just have this old skills trainer, which I don't even know if they sell anymore. This one's really, really beat up. I can put a link to it, but it's actually a really, really great training aid because you can do a lot of things with it, including the early extension stuff. So what I'll do, I'll bring it up so it points, it's just off my foot here. Now, as I go for my downswing, if I lift up my foot, I push right into it. So again, I want to focus like I'm knocking over that water bottle. So back and through, and you can see I didn't touch it and I got away from it. So if you have the room, that's a great thing. If you have an alignment rod too, you can, in your outside, you can put the alignment rod, same thing, lower it like that, put your leg against it and make sure you're getting that feeling of banking the foot. So again, those are some drills you can do for early extension. Again, it doesn't have to be as like noticeable where they're standing up, you're removing you're moving your head, stuff like that. It can be a small little thing. I mean, for me, it really is just lifting up like this much, causing a litany of problems down the line. And I'm a huge fan of, 80% of your golf swing, your success of your golf swing happens before you even start your swing. Like it's all about setup. And so for me, I get to the top and I'm looking really good, but if I move that leg, it just throws everything off. So take a look at your trail leg, trail foot, make sure you're banking it properly. It doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure it's not stalling out your hips and doing bad stuff like it was doing to me. Hopefully it can help. Again, if you like these tips and drills, I ask you to like and subscribe to help me grow the channel so I can keep doing these. I really have a good time. And I really appreciate sharing my knowledge with everybody. So go out there and hit some straight shots, guys. Thanks.